Someone's too worried to stand on the cross ties. Oh my god. Could you be any cuter? I'm not sure you could be any cuter. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at you two. Oh. Oh, oh. I angered her. You wanna come over here? I can pet you. Oh, he said he wants pets. Yeah. Oh, my horse is leaving. Hi. 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 You're so beautiful. Hi. Want to come home with me? Yeah? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. Yeah. Oh. So beautiful. So cute. Oh my goodness. You're going to have to take my word for it that I rode my horse. It's really hot. I almost passed out. We schooled a little dressage and we did a little cross country. It went up pretty well as you could expect for a horse that's a little bit herd sour. Herd bound, whatever. And for me, who's very tired and hot. But he's hosed off now. Really debating whether I actually need to braid him tonight. Because it's just a schooling show. So I don't know if I'm going to braid him. I'm definitely not going to bathe him because he got bathed yesterday, and honestly, he's just going to lay and poop tonight, so what's the point? Gosh, as you can tell, I'm just dead. I'm dead tired. Are you a good boy? Were you the best boy? Should I go get your carrots? Yeah, I should probably go do that. Alright guys, it's show day. I'm incredibly nervous. Happy was a little bit stressed out yesterday when we were warming up for this, and then when we did our dressage school. Just finished breeding. Looks like I have golf balls. So worked on getting him relaxed, but I'm nervous that it's not going to go that great. So I'm hoping, my goal really right now, and this should tell you how stressful it was yesterday, is just to get down the center line. I don't really care if we do the whole test or not. Like, obviously I want to do the whole test and do well, but I really just trying to set my goal pretty low for him because I don't want him to stress out. So I'm gonna start grooming him because I found some lovely, I'll show you, some lovely poop stains. I don't know where else I'm gonna find poop stains, so I'm gonna start grooming. It is 7:50 and we show at 8:30. So basically gonna groom, tack up, and go down there. So anyways, I'll see you guys. Hopefully someone can record me, and I will see you guys maybe for the voiceover of my dressage test. All right, we're gonna try out something new. Got this green screen, so I'm gonna voice over this dressage test as it's happening. Just as clarification, I will say this after the test video. I did fall off. Happy got to a point where he got so explosive with his nerves about being in a show environment that when I went to ask him to go down center line, he basically planted his feet and spun, and I came off. The show ground management and like the ring steward and stuff let me hand walk him around the ring several times until he finally settled down, and then I kind of took him out on my own and tried to get him to calm down, and he did eventually get basically chilled out, especially when his best friend came up to do his test. So they let me do my test one more time, and I didn't know this at the time, but they were actually judging it, so I did get some points off for using my voice because you'll hear me cluck in the test, and I think I call him a good boy a couple times. But if I had known that, I would not have clucked. So just so you know that. But this is my second round of doing the dressage test. My trainer was watching me, and then I guess she realized when everything was going all right and he was looking really good to start videoing. So you missed the first trot circle and I guess me picking up my left lead canter. But basically the test takes up from my left lead canter circle, which is the first canter circle. So for this test, I ended up getting a 38.7, which I thought was really good for basically everything that had happened. I did get -2 points, I think, on, 2 of the movements because I did cluck, and it's just something I just didn't think that I was being judged, and I really wanted him to feel like we were at home, and like I cluck to him all the time, which I guess I should stop doing. So I did get that. I was really, really pleased with his free walk. That was amazing. That actually, I think we got a 7 or 7.5 on our free walk. I was also really pleased with the trot that he gave me to the right. To the left it was good too, but I didn't see it, so I don't really know exactly what it looked like. It felt good though. The canter transitions again were a little bit of our issue, which they were our issue at home, but I felt like he did better here, did the canter transitions, than he did at home either of the times I practiced the test all the way through. I felt like our canter looked really nice in comparison to the last time I did a dressage test, which was in 2020. I have a vlog of that if you want to go back and compare. And then I think really everything else was just really great to me. I was just so proud of him. And when we finished the test, I thanked the judge so much for letting us go again, and basically just started sobbing because I was so proud of him for basically having a meltdown and then going back in and throwing out like one of the best tests he's ever done. So yeah, he was a very good boy, and I was very, very proud of him. It was pretty stressful. Kind got bucked off in the first like 2 strides down the center line. Happy is we're realizing how a lot more Buddy Sour than I thought he was. So it took me the rest of the class to get him to settle down, and then they let me go back in and do my test at the end, and he actually did really well. Granted, his best friend was there with him, but he did really well, and I was proud of him, and I've been crying sad tears and happy tears, and it's been a roller coaster, and it's only 9:45. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow for the jumping. I'm gonna consider either scratching or going and talking to them and seeing if I can do like a pairs class and have Stephanie ride with me so that he can get more confidence doing these kinds of things. So we'll see. For now, I'm gonna go get some coffee, and I'm going to not do anything for the rest of the day. It is very pretty. Alright, so I basically did not get a very great video of the jumping just because it was very difficult logistically to get someone to film, because as you see there's stadium jumps and there's cross-country fences, so this is not going to be the best quality film, but at least we have something. I was able to do this with Stephanie basically following us or kind of just around us, and I asked for my round to be unjudged because I felt like it wasn't fair that I needed a babysitter horse, but they ended up just judging my round, so that's great. I'm glad that they did, but I feel a little bit like I cheated. So here we are going into the arena. There were 5 jumps in the arena that we had to do. So the first 3 were very small stadium fences, and then we jumped out of the arena over a small log and then went on to about, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 were all basically logs or some variation of the sort. Number 9 was actually a log on an incline, so I had to jump up a bank, which I've never done before. It was really fun, and Happy did really well with that. And then we came back into the arena after the 11th fence, which was another log on an angle to the gate. And then we did 2 oxers. So there was 1 oxer facing towards the camera and then 1 facing away. And that was it. And honestly, I don't actually think Happy really needed anyone to be there with him. Like once we got to the arena, he was just like totally chill and really great. So I'm really proud with how he did. He definitely redeemed himself for the Pepper Tree show where we basically couldn't make it around the jump course at all. He did walk through this first fence here because I don't think he really thought we were jumping, and I didn't get to warm up that much because the footing wasn't that great in the warm-up. So this fence was probably 6 inches off the ground, and Happy was like, oh, what? Just walked over it, knocked it over. So those were our 4 faults for the jumping round. But the rest of it went really well. He didn't put a foot wrong. He did look at some things, but basically once I told him it was okay, we just went right over them. So proud of him. And we ended up 3rd in our division. So even though I told them not to judge this and I was totally okay with just doing an unjudged schooling round, they still judged it and we managed to place. So really happy with our first eventing derby.